it up being so silly.
Yes, it's recording. I'm recording now.
All right. Good evening, Leadwell Legacy, and happy Monday. I am super excited to announce tonight's topic and our amazing Miriam, who's actually going to lead us through this topic. She has been popping emeralds left and right, and every time I turn to Leadwell, she's announcing somebody else who's achieving Success Club. And before I hand it over to her, Miriam is an educator. She's a wife. She's a mom of two. She's a success starter. And for those of you who don't know what a success starter is when somebody joins as a coach and the first 3 months achieve Success Club. Like that is, I can tell you that out of almost 2,000 Leadwell members, maybe 15 to 25 have done that. So congratulations, Vivian, on that. She is also the founder of Fit Mode Squad. I love that name, by the way.
Thank you.
And here tonight to talk to us a little bit about, not a little bit, but a lot, about Emerald and why it's so important to achieve the Emerald rank and what happens when you become an Emerald. So the floor is yours, and I am going to mute myself.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to share my screen and just get right into today's call. Hold on. Can you guys all see that? Can I get like a thumbs up? Okay, awesome. So today we're going to talk about going Emeralds, what it all means, what it's all about, why is it important to our business. Before we start, some recognitions. We have a rank advancement. Nilda Kojaso Petrov is Ruby, so congratulations to her. Weekly volume, we have Gabby. We have Beth, Julie, Darlene, and Amanda. Congratulations, ladies. And then weekly top producer. This is very special for me because she is my upline, Melissa Lopez. Congrats on that. And let's get, before I start, I have to shout out the reason why I've been asked to do this call. This is my team. These are my Emeralds. And every one of them have joined my team and have become Emerald through any one of the methods that I'm going to talk to you guys about tonight. So I just wanted to shout them out because they're the reasons why I'm doing this. So the foundation of any rank advancement, and this has to be known regardless if you're pushing for Emerald, Diamond, or anything above that, is twofold. You need to focus on those 4 vitals, which is proof of the product, PD, which includes personal and professional development, invite, recognition, and then the other half of that foundation is hitting Success Club. If you're not doing these things, rank advancement is just not going to happen. Basically, point blank, simple. So let's dig in. What's the deal with Emerald? So Emerald is the first rank advancement that you can do once you become an active Beachbody coach. Emerald is important because it's basically the start of your business. You're building a foundation. This is where you're going to grow from. This can be the easiest rank advance, but it also can be the most challenging depending on how you attack it. Emerald can come by really easily to some. However, you have to be selective on your foundation because if your foundation isn't strong, your whole building can fall down from under you, right? So that's something to think about when you think about Emeralds. So Emerald, as far as the business is concerned, is when you have signed up 2 coaches under you in your business. You have a coach on your left-hand side of your business and on the right side of your business. And as you can see by this picture, obviously you're building something. You're creating your foundation. You're creating growth here, right? You're growing a team. As you grow this team, this is the first level where you can earn an additional income opportunity. We make commission off of everything that we do. However, once you have coaches actually joining your team, then you can earn something called Team Cycle Bonus. Team Cycle Bonus is you get $14 as an Emerald, correct? Yes, as an Emerald for every cycle bonus that you hit. So one side of your business needs to have at least 100 volume points and the other side needs to have at least 300 volume points. So the reason why Emerald is so important is because you can earn more money, grow your business, grow your team, but it also opens up the opportunity for you to strategize where you add people on which side, so that then you can hit that cycle bonus. And the end game is to max that cycle bonus, which I believe for Emerald is $250. So if you know which side to add your people, and you make sure you're hitting the balance of the 3-to-1, then you will cycle more often and try to hit that max. So it's really when, this is what I mean when you say you open your business, because this is when you really put that business mentality on, the entrepreneur hat on. It's not just knowing what to post, it's now knowing how to gain a team, where to place your team in order to grow income, and for you and for them. So this is where it's not like you need to be a business expert, but this is more of the savviness that goes into being a Beachbody coach. So there's 2 ways to hit Emerald. You know, getting 2 coaches can seem very simple. So I can grab 2 people and add them as discount coaches. That's actually how I started. I asked my best friend and I asked my husband. And because it's me, they said yes. Here's the one thing with adding discount coaches. If they're not into the product, they may fall out of being active. If they fall out of being active, then you fall out of being Emerald. So this is why I say you need to really be vigilant about who you're adding, because their rank changes affects you. Or you can add working coaches, which is someone that is really into the business, loves the products, and is all in and is gung-ho. That's what I've been working with now. It's not to say that there's something wrong with discount coaches, not at all. I know we all enjoy a discount. I am number one. I will look up a discount and the cash register when I'm at the store, look at my phone for a coupon real quick. That is not the issue. The issue is you also have to think about your business and growing your business. So you can also do a combination of 2. Maybe the person on your right wants to work the business and the person on your left just wants to get the discount. The point here is you just need 2 people that are going to stick with you and be active. Because as long as they're active, meaning that they are getting you, they're purchasing at least 50 volume points of their own stuff. They're getting Shakeology every month. They're getting something that's at least 50 points every month. Then they stay active. And if they stay active, you stay active. That's
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think your screen is frozen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought it was just me, but everybody's asking for the same thing.
Sharing is pause. Hold on. Is that good? Is that better? Hold on.
That's better.
Okay, hold on. That's good now? Okay. Sorry about that. So what's key is knowing who you're adding where, knowing that they're going to remain active. It happens to all of us. We build our business, and now my dog's going to go crazy. We build our business, and we're advancing, and then somebody decides, I'm really not that into this, discount or working, and then they just cancel out right from under you. It's happened to me as a diamond. It happens to everyone. And that's why I'm saying you have to be more vigilant of just adding people for the sake of adding people to rank advance. I know that there are PowerPoints out there and there's information out there, how to become Emerald in 72 hours. We have to do it right. We have to build a foundation. We're not running a race here. We're building a long-term business. So the key, though, is that you need to be talking about the business opportunity, which is another downfall. And I know that anyone that went to Summit or anyone that saw Gary Vee's presentation, he God-smacked all of us in the face with the fact that we are Beachbody coaches and we have a business opportunity that we keep secret as if nobody should know about it. And regardless if you have discount coaches or if you have working coaches, you're going to have 0 coaches if you don't talk about the business opportunity. And talk about the business opportunity means call to action posts, running your own challenge groups, sneak peeks, emailing people, and personal invites. The example that I gave someone that mentioned this to me is when they were asking about the business opportunity, one of my coaches would ask me, how does she go about it? I said, it's just like if you're having a conversation with a friend. If you know that you and your friend are into a particular brand or a particular store, right, and you find out that they're having, like a mega sale, you're not going to keep it to yourself. You're going to share it with your friends. And that's exactly what you're doing as a Beachbody coach, because you're not selling. We're all sharing. We're sharing who we are. We're sharing our journey. We're sharing what we're going through, up, down, sideways, whatever it is. And then you're also sharing the fact that they can join you with as an income potential. So that's what's key. You got to talk about it one way or another. And I point out challenge groups because to me, that's really what's been working out for me right now. I realized that I needed to put a little bit more emphasis and energy in the type of groups that I was running. And I needed to get my people results. When I got my people results, when I got my people to improve their levels, to get off medication, to lose weight, to fit a certain outfit, when I got that, they were all in, and they were like, even if it's just for the discount, if it is for the business, they said yes because they experienced it on their own. I shared, they looked, they thought, they wondered, they joined, they believe, they now share, they now keep it moving forward, they keep it going. I think that was really the key for me recently in my popping emeralds, like Melissa was saying. I just focus on getting people results, whether it is physicals. A lot of the time, what we're giving people is just a comfort level, giving them peace of mind, getting them to be happy in their own skin. Wherever they are is where they're meant to be, and help them grow from there. So this is something that we really need to focus on, to stop making this business opportunity seem like a secret that nobody should know about. So a recruiting tip that helped me to ease the pain, right, of talking to someone about the business opportunity. Because a lot of times we're really good about the challenge pack and this, and you can join my challenge group and it's so much fun, and I have prizes and I have this for you and I have that for you. But this is also the closing of that conversation, is a prime time to actually mention the business opportunity. Here I'm presenting it as a discount. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with the discount. Presenting it as a discount. But while I'm presenting it, after they join my challenge group, as they continue growing, as they continue seeing results, I'm going to say, that same discount you got, you can do the same thing and you can earn an income of your own. And if you have 2 friends or 3 friends willing to join with you, you can actually make back what you invested in yourself. This is something for you to think about. In the grand scheme of things, when you compare what it costs to open a business, a brick and mortar store, you've already opened your business. You actually didn't even have to pay to open it. So it's just conversations that you keep and continue having with them along the way. This is another thing that as coaches that is a downfall. And I'm sorry, the teacher in me always finds the little teachable moments that I have to interrupt my flow. But something else that we do as coaches is that we think that because we bring the opportunity or even the challenge group to a person once, if they say no, oh, that's it, I can never ask them again. That's like the last thing you should do. I have people on my team that I ask for 6 months straight, every month, like clockwork. I will post about an upcoming challenge group, and then I will private message, hey, did you see my post that I just posted 2 seconds ago? It's my next challenge group is happening like next week. Remember, I talked to you about it last month. I'm going to keep talking to you about it. I'm going to bring it back to you next month too. And they laugh, but I know that the fact that they didn't say no means that the thought is still in the back of their head. So that's enough for me to say, I'm just going to keep emailing them. I'm just going to keep going. So that's something to think about. But this came from The Art of Recruiting by Josh Coates. He is amazing. Because of The Art of Recruiting, That's how I made it to diamond from emerald in like, I think it was like 31 days or something like that. But this is something to think about. He really helps you lose the fear of, of recruiting and posting and things like that. It kind of becomes, I don't want to use the word mechanical, but you just detach emotionally about the response you're going to get from the person. You get so organized in inviting in your power hour. Now it's time to invite. Now it's time to respond. Now it's time to this. And all your messages are genuine and from the heart because they're you and they're your story. But when you get into that flow, the fear doesn't have time to dip in there and hold you back. And even if you just have to close your eyes and press send the first few times, at least you did it. So one of the biggest questions that I get is, what if I haven't completed my challenge group yet? And my response to this particular person was, you are in the best situation ever because you are able to tell your friend, tell your warm market, let's say, I'm trying this. I'm a little apprehensive, but so far it's working for me. Come do it with me. We all do that. We all do that. I mean, ladies, we take our friends with us to go to the bathroom. So you know that we're going to take our friends with us to do a challenge group. So you're in the prime time. If you haven't completed a challenge group, totally fine. You just keep sharing because we're not selling. You're not selling an end result. You are sharing your story. And your story has a beginning, it has a middle, and it has an end. And there's going to be all kinds of loop-de-loops going on in between each one of them. And that is totally fine. There isn't this ideal coach that only this type of person can only do all the recruiting. I'm sorry, it's not real. It's not who we are. We're human beings. We are, I think we're amazing because we live in the New York City metro area, most of us, or at least that's where the founding team is, right? And we're Latinos and we're showing other Latinos that it doesn't need to be the way that we were raised it should be. There could be something better and healthier, and we're entitled to that too. And that's actually one of the things that motivated me to make a change in my life, because I used to sit by the sidelines just waiting for diabetes or chronic heart disease or something that ran in my family to just hit me. And, once you become a mom and you realize that there's an extension of you on this earth, you kind of wake up and you're like, nah, I got to stop that. So it's just something for you to think about. Just share. If somebody laughs at you, then that's their loss. Who cares? If somebody doesn't understand where you're coming from, then they're not going to understand whether it's you or the person next to you. So it's not a reflection of you and who you are. It's just them and what they're not ready for. But as you keep pushing and you keep going, they're going to be like, damn, I should have listened the first time around, but let me get on this now. So I think I kind of sped through it because I was a little nervous in the process, but if you guys have any questions, let me open up this chat over here. I
loved everything that you had to say, Miriam, especially when you talked about they say yes because it's you, inviting, your best friends, your family members, your sister, your brother, your cousin. It's exactly that. You talk to them about the business, and not maybe not even the business, but about Shakeology and getting healthier, and just say to them exactly what she just said. It's me. I'm starting a business, and I need your help. Join me for 3 months. If in 3 months you don't feel that much better, so go ahead and quit. By then I'll have somebody, that I need to hold that spot or whatnot.
Yeah.
But people will join you because they believe in you and because they have that relationship with you, exactly like Miriam said. That's how I started.
Especially when you're starting out, it's key to leverage that. One of my emeralds on my team, she was actually, I think she's on the call. She's actually my neighbor from across the street. I became a coach. She didn't sign up until I was already coach a year when she signed up. So I've been talking to her about it. She knew about it. We always see each other. And it was, seriously, the conversation was, listen, I'm like this close to diamond. And, I know you're thinking about, going back to the gym, and you're thinking about this. Give me an opportunity. Give me a chance. Give me an opportunity. If I can't get you what you want, fine. At least you try. There's a guarantee. There's all this and that. Less than a month after she signed up, and she signed up as a coach because I gave her the John Coates, like, listen, you sign up now and you don't have to pay anything to be a coach. Going forward, there is a, business fee, but if you want to cancel beforehand, that's totally fine. I just need you now, and it will really help me. It will benefit me. I'm passionate about this. It'll benefit me if you sign up as a coach now. And she said yes. Less than a month later, she's like, okay, so how can I actively do this? She's an Emerald. She's rocking it. She's signed up she's coming to Summit next year. So this is amazing. I have a ton of Arlene. She's another one on my team signing up for Summit next year. She already has one of her coaches, Nilsa, who's on the line too, going to Summit next year. We're all in. We're all going. And it's a matter of your passion and your drive.
It is. And he's absolutely right, Josh. I think I've never, ever, and I've joined multiple MLM guys. This is the only one that I've done for more than 7 months. No joke. So it's going to be 4.5 years for me, actively working 3 years. But it's exactly what Miriam said. I have people, the previous MLMs that I joined, it was a family member who said, do you believe in me? And I literally say, how much is it? Don't tell me so many things. Just here's my check. Because when it comes to you, that's what you do. That's what you do. And then you learn along the way that this is a scheme and there's something not right. But what's not right about drinking a shake, losing weight, and feeling good?
Exactly. Those things, it's true. It's something is either a scheme or it's just not your thing. It's not really what you expected. It's not getting you what you wanted. I did one MLM in the past that was, health and fitness related. And it was just what is this? It just didn't make any sense. But somebody asked a question, based on my experience, do you recommend your coaches add their spouse? I think that if it's a strategic move because, you need, sometimes we have deadlines, let's be honest, and we need to rank advanced for certain purposes or we have something going on. So I think in that case, if it makes sense, yes. But to just quickly rank advanced to Emerald, I would say no. I say you have a lot of other people in your warm market that you can use, your spouse or a close friend, something like that. That's leverage that you could hold on to when you're really in a clutch situation.
Now, let me just tell you something really quickly to piggyback on what you just said. If you are, however, going to make this, if you are going to go all in, if you're going to dedicate your all, I say you hold that spot for your spouse or your significant other or your mother or your sister or anybody who you think in the future is going to work it. Exactly like Miriam said, not just because.
Yeah.
If somebody, for instance, in my case, and we're not going to get into that now because I will confuse the hell out of all of you. When the typical coach, brand new coach, earns $40 of commission off a challenge pack, I earn almost $70 for it because of the way I sell it. I have my husband on my weak leg, and when I was given the opportunity of opening my second business center, I placed that second business center strategically in his weak leg, which was inside his weak leg, which was also my weak leg, but I worked that leg. Mm-hmm. So now I get volume from his sale, and I also get volume from my sale because I work it for my second business center. Yeah. So it ends up being that once, when Miriam explained before, the $14 if you're in Emerald cycles, the team cycles, it ends up being that I see that cycle a couple of more times because I sold through that leg. So it is very confusing now. If you guys are new coaches, I'm really sorry. Don't kill me. But if in the future you guys want to work your business and know that you're going to have that support from this person, I'll be honest with you guys, my husband supports me 100%. Does he work the business with me? No way. But I work his business center. So I see a check from my first, I see a check from my second, and I see one from his business center. So you have to be willing to have the time to work for it and hold that spot.
Yeah, you have to put it in the right place. It's not something you just do willy-nilly.
Yep, exactly. I'll be honest, I did it willy-nilly, and thank God it landed in the right place. Because when they were like, oh, is your husband in the weak leg? I'm like, what? What is that? Hold on. And I'm looking, the numbers look like, yeah, thank God. Because I didn't know. I didn't know, but I also didn't ask. And that's why we do these calls, guys, so you guys can get on and ask questions. And don't be shy. We all put our pants on one leg at a time. Ask questions. Here comes Alfredo. I see questions, Alfredo.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. You know it. I was like, double dutch. I'm jumping. So no, but she finished off what I was gonna start with. Ask questions. If you're about to sign somebody, kudos to you, pound it. But if you need to, contact your coach, jump on a chat, whatever. Hey, this is my situation. What leg do I put them in? And if you don't know and you already signed them up, just because we get antsy, it's our first client we're gonna set up. Oh my goodness, it's gonna happen, and you still have 3 days to call Beachbody and say, you know what? I didn't mean to put them on that leg. I want them on my other leg. So if you can't get a hold of somebody, go ahead and finish what you got to do. Call, let your coach, your upline know, hey, I just signed somebody up. Can you just spot check to make sure I'm good? If you're just starting, then it don't matter which leg. Don't worry about it. But as you start going and you start learning this, just ask.
As long as it's your outside leg. It doesn't matter if it's left or right, as long as the outside leg.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't say eeny, meeny, miny, mo, guys. Make sure you always, always, always speak to your upline.
Yeah.
And if your upline doesn't know, hit one of us up. We know. We can help you. We don't want you to fail. I mean, it's not that people who have been placed in inside legs have not succeeded. Audrey's an inside leg, and she's done great for herself. But it's that much harder when you have to build on your own. And build from the bottom up. Like I've built from the bottom up. I don't have upline support. I never was able to see upline support, and that's okay. At the end of the day, when I become a millionaire, I'll be like, this is all because of my team, not because of any team above me. So I think I like that feeling.
That's awesome. Any other questions? I hope that I covered as much as possible. I just didn't want to throw too much, jargon in there, because I know sometimes it could get a little overwhelming. So again, just like Alfredo and Melissa said, reach out to your uplines or your upline's upline. Somebody, we have group chats going on all the time, so there's always somebody willing to answer a question.
Yes, there is. I think we're good. Thank you so much, Miriam. Again, you were amazing.
Thank you for asking me. It was my first time. So excited.
It was great. And I asked her and she was like, yes. I was like, oh my God, that was easy. Yes, right away. Everybody gives me a hard time. So I really have to. I'm like, oh.
No, if you give me the topic, I'm like, yes, I got it. But to ask me to come up with a topic, I'm like, oh God, I don't know what I'm good at. I don't know.
Are you an emerald?
Huh?
Are you an emerald?
I'm bumped down to emerald, yeah.
No. Are you an emerald in the gems?
Oh, I don't know. I've never done that.
You should do it. I am very much like that. You can't give me something that I'm going to wing. Tell me what you want me to talk about and I'll figure it out. But don't just say, make up a topic, because it's not happening.
No, it's not happening. It'll take me forever.
All right, guys.
I'm going to have to look that up. Thank you again. Thanks, guys. I hope you guys have a great night.
You were amazing. Thanks again. Have a good night, everyone.